You have some beautiful music out now. I know you're often
Thank you.
described as like R&B, maybe a little pop, but is there a way that you tend to describe maybe mostly rap? How do you describe the music that you make?
Um, I think there's been like a whole bunch of different people who say different things of how they would explain my style, but I think it's like a singing rap because I'm still like kind of rapping because it's going fast, but I'm still singing it at the same time.
I
So I
get
don't
it.
even like know myself how I would like put it into words. Somebody told me one time that it was like hippie rap or something where it's like still like groovy, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not fully like, but it's like a
Exactly.
smooth
It
rap.
doesn't fall into like this what you would cookie cutter define as rap. As you were growing up, who were some of the artists that influenced you?
As I was growing up, I listened to kind of a lot of everything. I listened to mostly like reggae music, rap music, a little bit of country music. My grandfather and like all of his brothers, did soft jazz music in a band. So I kind of was involved in like every little genre, but those are like the top five, I would say.
Well, you have beautiful song Why Me out now. What inspired this here on your debut at Warner Records?
Why Me was inspired by like every relationship that I think I've ever been in.
Mhm.
I when I got the beat, it like the name of the beat was Why Me. So I was just like saying it over and over in my car until I realized when I was saying it, I was like, oh, whenever I'm in like a relationship, I feel like every girl asks like why their partner chooses them, or like
Yeah.
everybody in general is always curious like why somebody loves them as much as they do. Um, and that's what I was kind of inspired by, and then it takes you through like my mindset of how I used to be in relationships. I think sometimes I'm still like that now of like I always feel like I'm not like I don't have enough going on to like bring somebody else in my life, or I'm not at the place in my life where I want to be to have somebody else come into my life, or I'm like always wondering like
Mm.
if I'm good enough for somebody else. So that's what the song was inspired by.
When you were writing this, does it take, or when you're writing songs, usually, does it take to have like you finding that beat the way that you described with this one, or does it change every time before you craft a song?
Yeah, it kind of changes every time because I feel like I'm writing music almost every day. So most of the time it is like hearing the beat, finding the hook, writing the verse. But sometimes it's like writing the verse. Maybe sometimes I start with no beat and like I just find a beat that matches the lyrics I'm already writing. Sometimes I'm like finding flows and then writing lyrics just strictly based off of the flow that I wrote. So it does change like every time.
And on the production for this one, how much of a hand did you have when it came to that aspect?
The production, I mean, always involved in that. Like whenever I'm recording, I'm always like giving my 2 cents and making sure the song sounds perfectly like how it was in my head. But like my team is amazing, so they understand me, they get me. We've been working with each other for like over a year now, so it's really easy in the studio now. Like we have a really good process with the as a team.
For Why Me, I'm sure you've been getting a lot of people reaching out talking about how they've been battling their insecurity over the years and maybe questioning their self-worth. What have the
Yeah.
fans been messaging you?
Oh, I got a lot of messages about why me, about how like they related to the song so much, and people have told me their stories about how they
Good.
don't feel good enough to be in relationships or how they ask the same question. And it means a lot to me. I was not expecting that.
With this song out now, is this a prelude to an EP or a full album by chance?
Yeah, we're dropping an EP, so hopefully soon. I don't have like a date yet, but yeah, we've been working on an EP.
All right. Do you have some live performances coming up here this summer?
Nothing like planned solid, but definitely a lot of inquiries. So we're gonna we're gonna get to live performances for sure this year.
I love your candid
Mm.
performances. And then you have these unreleased song snippets, these unfiltered moments you share online. Why is that so important to you?
I think it's important to me because like right now in the world that we live in, I feel like people crave like authenticity. People are craving like somebody just being themselves and being natural and just like not trying to put up a front. So I think that's why it's important to me. And also like it's important for me to as a writer and as an artist, like writing music, I just want it to get out right away. Like I want all my thoughts to just be spread so like everybody can feel the same things that I do when I'm writing. So that's why I would say it's important to me.
Do you have some dream collabs in mind, people you would love to work with in the future on music?
Yeah, of course. I think my top two would be J. Cole because he's just a
Okay.
crazy lyricist. Like I've always admired his lyrics and just his pen work is insane. And I feel like he doesn't talk about what most people talk about in the rap world. Like I feel like it's meaningful and he always has a story. That's what I appreciate about him. And definitely Lauryn Hill would be my second one. Um
She's great at, that melodic rap.
for
She maybe
sure.
invented it.
Oh yeah, Lauryn Hill's like a big had a big impact on me growing up because I always admired how she could sing and she could rap and she was talking about something that actually meant something and I felt like she always had a story too. So those would be my top two.
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the incredible music you keep putting out?
I think I say it to them all the time, but I love all of them and I just hope that throughout this career, throughout this journey that I'm starting right now, that they can like follow along and grow up with me and that everybody has like a song that they can relate to or a song that really speaks to them, not just like surface level, but really speaks to them deep inside. Like Why Me, I feel like is a very it's a very personal song. Like it's something that like you feel really deep down that you might not talk to everybody about. So I hope that's how my music like portrays to people forever.
You have beautiful music out now. We are looking forward to much more from you this summer and to come into the future. You just have a gift for making music, so I'm looking forward to many, many more drops from you.
Bye. Thank you so much.
That was so great.